Morocco and Algeria, neighbors in North Africa, share a complex history marked by tensions. These two nations, while geographically close, have often found themselves on opposing sides of various issues, leading to a strained relationship that has persisted for decades. These tensions are rooted in territorial disputes, ideological differences, and historical grievances. The borders between Morocco and Algeria have shifted over time, often leading to disputes and conflicts that have left deep scars in the collective memories of both nations. The most significant point of contention is the Western Sahara. This vast, arid region has been at the heart of the conflict, with both Morocco and the Polisario Front laying claim to it. This sparsely populated territory, rich in phosphates and potentially offshore oil, has been a source of conflict for decades. The economic potential of the Western Sahara has only intensified the struggle, as both sides vie for control over its valuable resources. Morocco claims the Western Sahara as its southern provinces. The Moroccan government has invested heavily in the region, seeking to integrate it fully into the kingdom. However, the Polisario Front, a Sahrawi independence movement backed by Algeria, contests this claim. The Polisario Front has fought tirelessly for the independence of the Western Sahara, with Algeria providing crucial support in terms of military equipment and training. The Polisario Front fought a war with Morocco over the Western Sahara from 1975 to 1991. This brutal conflict saw guerrilla warfare and significant casualties on both sides, leaving a legacy of bitterness and unresolved issues. A ceasefire, brokered by the United Nations, has been in place since then. Despite the ceasefire, the situation remains fragile, with occasional skirmishes and a pervasive sense of unease. However, the underlying tensions remain. The border between Morocco and Algeria is heavily militarized, with both sides maintaining a constant state of readiness. Algeria's support for the Polisario Front continues to be a major obstacle in Moroccan-Algerian relations. Diplomatic efforts to resolve the issue have often been stymied by this unwavering support. This unresolved conflict has fueled mistrust, military buildups, and periodic clashes along the border. The potential for these clashes to escalate into a full-scale conflict remains a constant concern. The Western Sahara issue is not just a bilateral dispute. It has drawn in regional and international actors, each with their own interests and agendas. It has wider regional and international implications. The African Union, for instance, has taken a keen interest in the issue, recognizing the Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic as a member state. The African Union recognizes the Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic, proclaimed by the Polisario Front, as a member state. This recognition has added another layer of complexity to the already intricate situation. This further complicates the situation. Diplomatic efforts to resolve the conflict have often been hampered by the differing positions of international actors. The international community remains divided on the issue. Some countries support Morocco's claim, while others back the Polisario Front's quest for independence. The potential for conflict between Morocco and Algeria is a serious concern. Military exercises and security meetings are frequent, reflecting the ongoing tension. A deeper understanding of the historical context, military capabilities, and geopolitical alliances is essential to grasp the complexities of this rivalry. The history of Morocco and Algeria is intertwined with periods of cooperation and conflict, shaping their current relations. The Western Sahara dispute is a major obstacle to regional integration. The dream of a united Maghreb remains elusive as long as this conflict persists. The Maghreb region, comprising Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, Libya, and Mauritania, has long aspired for greater economic and political cooperation. However, the Western Sahara issue has been a significant roadblock, yet the unresolved conflict hinders these aspirations. Economic projects and trade routes remain underdeveloped due to the ongoing tensions. The stalemate in the Western Sahara also presents security challenges. The vast, ungoverned spaces have become breeding grounds for illicit activities. The vast, sparsely populated territory has become a haven for smuggling and criminal networks. These networks exploit the lack of effective governance to conduct their operations. This lawlessness could spill over into neighboring countries. The instability in the Western Sahara poses a threat to the broader region. Furthermore, the conflict has a humanitarian dimension. Thousands of Sahrawi refugees have been displaced by the conflict, living in camps in Algeria. Thousands of Sahrawi refugees live in camps in Algeria, dependent on international aid. Their living conditions are harsh, and their future remains uncertain. Their plight is a reminder of the human cost of the unresolved conflict. The international community continues to provide aid, but a lasting solution remains elusive. In conclusion, the historical tensions between Morocco and Algeria, particularly the Western Sahara issue, cast a long shadow over North Africa. The path to peace and stability in the region is fraught with challenges, but understanding the roots of the conflict is a crucial first step. Morocco and Algeria possess the largest and most powerful militaries in North Africa. Their military prowess is a significant factor in the regional balance of power. Both countries have invested heavily in their armed forces in recent years. This investment is evident in their acquisition of modern equipment and the continuous upgrading of their military infrastructure. This is fueled by regional instability, terrorism threats, and their long-standing rivalry. The geopolitical landscape of North Africa has necessitated a robust military presence for both nations. Algeria, with its larger population and oil wealth, boasts a larger military on paper. The country's natural resources have provided the financial means to support a substantial military force. It has a substantial tank force, a formidable air defense system, and a growing navy. These elements are crucial for maintaining Algeria's defensive and offensive capabilities. Algeria's military is largely equipped with Russian and Chinese hardware. This includes advanced tanks, aircraft, and naval vessels, which enhance its operational effectiveness. Morocco, while having a smaller military, has focused on modernization and professionalization. The emphasis has been on creating a highly trained and technologically advanced force. It has acquired advanced fighter jets, drones, and precision-guided munitions. These acquisitions have significantly boosted Morocco's air and ground strike capabilities. Morocco has also benefited from close military cooperation with the United States and European countries. This cooperation includes joint exercises, training programs, and the sharing of military technology. In terms of active personnel, Algeria has a clear advantage. The sheer number of soldiers in its ranks provides a significant manpower advantage. Its army is larger and has a larger reserve force. This reserve force can be mobilized quickly in times of conflict, adding to Algeria's military strength. However, Morocco's military is considered to be better trained and equipped. The focus on quality over quantity has paid off in terms of operational readiness and effectiveness. Morocco's recent combat experience in counter-terrorism operations and its participation in international exercises have enhanced its military capabilities. These experiences have provided valuable lessons and improved tactical proficiency. The air domain is another area where the two countries have invested heavily. Control of the skies is crucial for modern warfare, and both nations recognize this. Algeria possesses a larger fleet of combat aircraft, including Russian-made Sukhoi fighters. These aircraft are known for their advanced capabilities and have bolstered Algeria's air power. However, Morocco's acquisition of American F-16 fighter jets has narrowed the gap. These jets are among the most advanced in the world and provide a significant boost to Morocco's air force. Morocco also operates a growing fleet of armed drones, which have proven effective in recent conflicts. These drones offer a strategic advantage in surveillance and targeted strikes. Naval capabilities are also a factor in the military balance. Control of maritime routes and coastal defense are critical for both nations. Algeria has a larger navy with submarines and frigates. These vessels enhance its ability to project power and secure its maritime interests. However, Morocco has been investing in its naval forces. The focus has been on acquiring versatile and modern ships to enhance its naval capabilities. It has acquired new warships and patrol boats to protect its long coastline and maritime interests. These acquisitions are part of a broader strategy to secure its territorial waters. Defense spending is another indicator of military capabilities. The allocation of resources reflects the strategic priorities of each nation. Algeria consistently outspends Morocco on defense. This higher expenditure allows for a larger and more diverse arsenal. However, Morocco's military expenditure as a percentage of its GDP is higher. This indicates a significant commitment to maintaining and enhancing its military forces. This suggests a greater focus on military modernization and readiness. The continuous upgrading of equipment and training programs is a testament to this commitment. While numbers provide a snapshot, assessing the true military balance between Morocco and Algeria is complex. Various factors must be considered to understand the full picture. Factors such as training, leadership, morale, and logistical capabilities play a crucial role in determining the outcome of any potential conflict. These elements can often be the deciding factors in military engagements. The economies of Morocco and Algeria present a study in contrasts, with distinct strengths and vulnerabilities. Each country has developed its economic strategies based on its unique resources and historical context. Understanding these economic realities is crucial in assessing their capacity to sustain a conflict and withstand its consequences. A deeper look into their economic frameworks reveals the complexities and challenges they face. Algeria's economy is heavily reliant on its vast hydrocarbon reserves. The oil and gas sector is the backbone of its economy, providing significant revenue. Oil and gas exports generate the bulk of its foreign exchange earnings. This sector's performance is critical to the country's financial health. This dependence on energy exports makes Algeria vulnerable to fluctuations in global energy prices. When prices drop, the economic impact can be severe, affecting government budgets and public services. Economic diversification efforts have been met with limited success. The country has struggled to develop other sectors that can provide stable income and employment. Morocco, on the other hand, has a more diversified economy. This diversification has allowed it to build resilience against sector-specific downturns. Tourism, agriculture, and manufacturing play significant roles. These sectors contribute to a more balanced economic structure. Morocco has emerged as a regional hub for manufacturing, particularly in the automotive and aerospace sectors. These industries have attracted foreign investment and created jobs. It has also made strides in renewable energy, reducing its dependence on foreign oil. Investments in solar and wind energy are positioning Morocco as a leader in sustainable development. Despite its economic diversification, Morocco faces challenges. The job market is still tight and many people struggle to find stable employment. Unemployment, particularly among youth, remains high. This demographic challenge poses a risk to social stability and economic growth. Poverty and inequality persist, particularly in rural areas. Many rural communities lack access to basic services and economic opportunities. Water scarcity is also a growing concern, impacting agriculture and other sectors. Climate change and overuse of water resources are exacerbating this issue. Algeria's economic challenges are no less daunting. The country faces significant hurdles in modernizing its economy and reducing its reliance on hydrocarbons. Decades of socialist policies have stifled private sector growth and innovation. These policies have created a challenging environment for entrepreneurs and investors. Corruption and bureaucracy remain significant obstacles to foreign investment. These issues undermine economic efficiency and deter potential investors. Unemployment, particularly among young people, is a major concern. The lack of job opportunities for the youth is a pressing issue that needs urgent attention. In terms of external debt, Algeria is in a more favorable position. Its low debt-to-GDP ratio provides it with greater fiscal space to maneuver in times of crisis. This fiscal space allows Algeria to implement economic policies without the immediate pressure of high debt repayments. It can invest in critical areas to stimulate growth. Morocco, on the other hand, has a higher debt burden, which could limit its ability to finance a prolonged conflict. High debt levels can constrain government spending and investment. The economic consequences of a war between Morocco and Algeria would be devastating for both countries. The disruption of trade and destruction of infrastructure would have long-lasting effects. Trade and investment would be disrupted, tourism would plummet, and vital infrastructure could be damaged. The economic recovery from such a conflict would be slow and challenging. The conflict would exacerbate existing economic challenges and set back development efforts. Both countries would face increased poverty and unemployment. In conclusion, understanding the economic strengths and weaknesses of Morocco and Algeria is essential in assessing the potential impact of a conflict. A comprehensive analysis helps in predicting the resilience and vulnerabilities of each nation. While both countries have economic vulnerabilities, their distinct economic structures would shape their resilience and capacity